Alright, I'm fucking late. You guys watch this, I'll be here in like a minute. I'm fucking late as shit.
Death don't have no mercy in this land. Death don't have no mercy in this land. He'll come to your house and it won't stay long. You look in the bed and somebody be gone. Death don't have no mercy in this land.
Shaking bones. Been a while. So, you remember that favor you owe me? I'm looking for a creature. Huge, sneaky, teeth like knives. No? Well, hey, how about you guys? No? Nobody? Not helpful. Sneaky.
World premiere.
These are dangerous times. At least that's what I hear. The Empire? They're everywhere. But the world here belongs to the syndicates. If I want to survive, I have to play their game. Looks like I'm all in.
She's in here somewhere.
On second thought, I'm out.
There she is.
I've been held back my whole life. And now...
Yo, I'm here, but I'm fucking late. I'm literally fucking around in this room trying to get ready to stream this fucking shit. So I started the stream and I wasn't even dressed.
Here to offer you a way out, okay?
I'll be there in like 5
Get
minutes.
off my ship,
I
Jalen.
haven't missed much. There was a game called South of Midnight. It looked pretty cool, and then now there's like a Star Wars thing.
But if you pull this off,
I'm in like complete organization hell. I'll be there in like 2 minutes. This is the Xbox showcase. It's going to be like an hour long, and then after it is a Starfield showcase, which might be about half an hour long. Essentially, it's Xbox showing off everything that they're going to show this year. It's like E3, but E3's dead. E3 is gone forever. It's never coming back. Alright, I'll BRB.
Fable, South of Midnight, Star Wars Outlaws. Welcome to our first ever double feature, the Xbox Game Showcase, followed by a deep dive into one of the most important RPGs ever made, Starfield. Gaming is the most powerful of all entertainment. It transports, it challenges, it connects us, and it's just incredibly and awesomely fun. That is why Team Xbox is committed to building the greatest place to play, by partnering with the most ambitious of game creators, and by unleashing the power of the gaming community, enabling all of us to play the games we want with our friends anywhere, from mobile devices to PCs to consoles. The lineup we have for you today is just incredible. These are the works of the very greatest creative teams from around the world. We made this show for you, the largest, most engaged, and globally diverse fan base in Xbox history. You are the heart and soul of Xbox.
Alright, I'm here. I'm only 6.5 minutes late. What is going on?
Today. From me and all of the team at Xbox, thank you. This next game is from Thunder Lotus, the award-winning studio behind Spiritfarer, who've gone back to their combat roots with an amazing co-op raid-focused action game that is uniquely theirs.
You know, Spiritfarer is apparently really good.
It's time.
World premiere.
Yeah, Spiritfarer is apparently a really good game. Like, something I would actually really enjoy. I don't know why I haven't played it yet. I think it's maybe it's not fully voiced or something like that, so you have to read a lot, which doesn't make for a great streaming games, like when you have to read every single piece of dialogue. But whatever they're working on next, it'll probably be decent. I think their team, this kind of looks like, alright, not gonna lie, this looks a bit like knockoff Hades, but I'm not entirely turned off by it because there's that Dark Souls thing. I can't remember what it's called. Titan Souls? Titan Souls. Titan Souls is also like knockoff Hades, but it's actually really good. I haven't beaten Titan Souls yet. Whew. It's an absolute scorcher today, by the way. It is like, what is the temperature right now? The temperature right now where I am is 18 degrees Celsius, which is 64 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 degrees Celsius. It's too hot, man. It's too hot.
Simple job.
Ooh, this is a Payday.
Nothing to it.
Not gonna lie, right? Payday. I really enjoyed Payday 2, but this was the issue with it. Payday 2 was only good in the early couple of levels when you were learning the game and when you were like struggling. When it got to the point where everybody was speccing in these maxed out builds and just throwing bags around, I just sneezed like 8 times. When it got to the point where everybody was maxed out, you were just throwing bags around and tanking damage. It became like a chore. It wasn't as fun. Do you agree, Turtle? Because I played a lot of Payday 2, and probably the first 60 hours were really good. The first 60 hours, like going into a lobby with friends when you got like a new funny mask, like, you know, fucking up and having to improvise, that was great. But in the late game, it was like, you learned the map, you rinse repeated it, and if you made a mistake, you just restarted, and it was dog shit. The fun part was like going into the building, not really knowing how things worked, telling people like this is the plan, and then doing it. My favorite mission was the one that's like the small bank in the middle of nowhere with the safety deposit boxes, where you had to like use the drill or the saw to get into the boxes. That was my favorite map. I love that shit. Is this Persona? I think this is Persona 5 3? That's the robot bitch from Persona. It is. Persona is one of these game series that I should really like, but I don't care about Persona. Also, what up, Turtle? Thanks for coming and watching this memes. Hopefully there's no lag like there was during the other event. I got big lag about an hour into the Summer Game Fest event, and it lasted like 10 minutes and then it was fine. Pal World will not be here, unfortunately. I don't think so. Persona 3 Reload. How many times are they gonna make like fucking remade Persona games? Persona 5, Persona 5 Golden, Persona 5 Portable, Persona 3 Portable. Like, fucking just grow up. Make Persona 6 and fuck off, right? Like, do you know that there's 12 Final Fantasy 7 games? I don't mean 12 Final Fantasy games, I mean 12 Final Fantasy 7 games.
People don't like you very much.
Ugh, those lips. Oh!
Sent here to the living lands by an emperor who couldn't bother to come himself.
Was that Vin Diesel, by the way?
To investigate some plague that seems to be corrupting our very souls. You want us to trust you.
Alright, this is fucking boring, so we're gonna listen to me. Alright, there's Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 7 Before Crisis, Final Fantasy 7 Crisis Core, Final Fantasy 7 Dirge of Cerberus, Final Fantasy 7 Dirge of Cerberus Lost Episode, Final Fantasy 7 Last Order, oh wait, those are the films. Last Order is a film, but I stand by it. And then there's Final Fantasy Remake Part 1, Remake Part 2, Remake Part 3. Like, there's literally 12 Final Fantasy 7 games. And I feel like all these Japanese companies would rather remake, like, an old fucking RPG than make a new thing.
So now that you have all this power.
Alright, I got it. Alright, this is the real list. Final Fantasy 7 Before Crisis, Final Fantasy 7 Advent Children, Last Order Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 7 Snowboarding, Dirge of Cerberus Final Fantasy 7, Crisis Core Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 7 Advent Children Complete, Final Fantasy 7 G-Bike, Final Fantasy 7 Remake, Final Fantasy 7 Remake Integrate, Final Fantasy 7 The First Soldier, Crisis Core Final Fantasy 7 Reunion, Final Fantasy 7 Ever Crisis, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, Final Fantasy 7 Remake Part 3. What the fuck are they doing? There's a Remake Part 3, but there isn't a Remake Part 2. Remake Part 2 is called Remake Integrate. What the fuck are the game companies even thinking? Right? It's like fucking Fast and the Furious with their stupid titles. And Xbox with their stupid console titles. Why fucking remix this shit? The first Final Fantasy game came out in 1997. It's 2023 and we're still getting new entries in that game series. Anyway, do we give a shit about Sea of Thieves? Sea of Thieves is an Xbox game studio or something, right? Is that why it's here?
A big ship, a luxury ship, a ship with just a splash of je ne sais quoi.
The legend of Monkey Island. You mean Governor Guybrush?
What?
Threepwood's not set foot out of that
Monkey Island? Fucking
Hey, what do you think you're
what do you
doing?
call it? Collaboration?
Told you no autographs.
So I see you have a meet and greet ticket. And I guess it's not every day that you get to meet the mighty pirate Guybrush Threepwood, the legend of Monkey Island.
The Chuck has turned the memories of this island into a prison for Guybrush.
Well, well, what do we have here?
You need these.
Things may be very different from the Sea of Thieves.
Well, baby, is she thick? Can I get a depth thick in the chat? Fuck. I'm a fucking idiot. Do you think I'd be allowed a depth Lizzo emote?
World premiere.
Have like a thick Nikki. Oh no. That would be really funny. You know, some streamers have like a fat emote. Like Lyric has a fat emote. Dan had a fat emote. I'll just have like Dep Lizzo. You didn't miss any Todd Howard memes because there hasn't been really anything. You've missed a game called South of Midnight, which looked really cool. It was like an indie, almost stop motion looking game. It was a game that looked a bit like a Leica animation, like a stop motion creepy Paranorman thing. Then there was a new game from the people that made Spiritfarer, which looked a bit like a kind of like Hades, but really cheap and 2D. Then there was a Sea of Thieves collaboration introducing Guybrush Threepwood as like a character, maybe? I wasn't even paying attention, I'm gonna be honest. This looks really like something I would never care about. Doesn't this look like one of those games where you drive the train? You know what I'm saying? Doesn't this look like a train simulator? Had some Monkey Island references. 9 to 5 simulator. Yeah, it looks like one of those games that it's like, I don't fucking care about shit like this, right? That's one of those big Beluga Airbuses, right? Looks like it's got a fucking big forehead. Yeah, this is meh. Who gets a stiffy for games like this? I don't even... I did. I liked the cop game. You're actually fucking right. I liked that cop game when you go like 911 operator. 911 operator was fun. I guess I'm a hypocrite. I did actually like it. Was that an AC-110 Warthog? Was that... Wait. Can I shoot the hot air balloons with the AC-110 Warthog? Oh no. That was Flight Simulator? Okay. I don't have the 150 gigabyte. Wait, I do! I bought that 4 terabyte SSD. I do have the 150 gigabyte for Flight Simulator. Is this Dune? They're putting the fucking Dune insect ship into Flight Sim. Very realistic. I'm sure this thing can fly. Can somebody red pill me on Doom? I thought in Doom they were meant to have like no computers. How does a fucking thing like that fly with no computers? I thought in Doom they had technology, but they don't actually have computers, like at all. I should get all the Flight Sim I should get all the Train Sim DLC as well. Alright, come on. Something good. Something good. I've literally wrote down South of Midnight and that's it.
Hi, Melina here, speaking to you from our
It's the girl
stage at Ninja Theory,
from
where we have just wrapped our shoots
PTSD simulator. Nord PTSD game.
For Hellblade 2, it was a look at some of the game's cinematic and immersive action, where Senua faced off against a gigantic
This is actually going to be CG, and that she's not even real. She's just completely CG. That didn't even phase him. He just got stabbed in the head by a spear.
Perspective on the world and the intimate journey that awaits you in Senua's saga. What you'll see today.
What does that rune mean on her neck?
On Xbox Series
Nords in the chat. What does that rune mean? I should actually play this game series at some point. The first one got really good reviews.
She can feel them slipping.
Oh, ASMR. Do you hear the ASMR?
Following the threads of her mind.
She's right in my left ear. This is fucking gross.
She's here to find them.
I'm taking my headphones off.
The ones who hide.
She's right in my left ear, dude.
She needs their help with a promise.
I hate it. It's like that weird ASMR shit. If the game has that, I'm not playing it.
But it's never so simple, is it?
I thought she would be more of a waffle fan than a pancake fan. To be honest, I don't know why.
There's always a part of you that changes.
Has anybody played Senua's Sacrifice, the first one of this game?
And a part of you.
Yeah, I only watch Amaranth ear licking streams.
I can feel them. Feel them everywhere. The lost ones. They are watching us.
Oh, it's gross. Why are there anuses everywhere?
They can see us. What is going to happen? It's time to find out. How can we make it happen? It's time to find out. Why are they watching? It's time to find out. What are they waiting for?
I'm gonna drop Mr. John in the hole here. He was here 20 minutes ago and he said, I'm gonna go smoke a bowl and make a coffee and come back. Right? I'm just gonna drop him in the shit. He literally said, I'm gonna go smoke a bowl.
Where are you?
And then I'll come back. Top tier.
Their eyes everywhere can feel them boring into her.
Great.
What is she supposed to do? Do something.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's the funniest shit. That's the funniest shit anybody's said in this channel.
Lost souls fought through hell to find us.
You were lost.
This is actually really gross, like the ASMR. I'm actually literally taking my headphones off. I don't know if it comes across for you because it'll be quieter since you're listening through my stream. I'm gonna shut up. Turn your volume up and just listen to the ASMR.
They are waiting. There. It's you. What will they do to her? What will we do to her?
Alright, turn your volume back down now so I don't ear rape you.
Touch it.
You gonna stream your Fallout 76 raid?
Your voices.
Can you play Fallout 76 when you're high? Is it possible?
You can be whole. All the grief.
What do you guys have like a bingo card?
Everything I've seen
For like Starfield?
has led me to this place.
On my bingo card, I'm hoping that they do damage mitigation and they're like, hi guys, it's me, Todd Howard. The game now has 3 planets, including Earth, Mars, and the Moon. Explore these 3 planets. And then the planets are like the size of half a New Vegas each. This game actually looks a bit too deep for me, I'm not gonna lie.
Or those you led to death.
Like, this is a lot of like fucking too deep for me stuff with not actually anything practical going on. Like, she's on some type of drug trip or like mental journey that's symbolic of some type of struggle, but I don't understand the context. It just looked like a graphic showcase to me. This is the studio that made Yakuza, Ryuga Gotoku. Ryuga Gotoku means like a dragon. Isn't this the guy from Yakuza? Which one is it? I've only played one. Also, can I show this? Where is he? Hawaii? Los Angeles? not even memeing here, right? We played Yakuza 0, and there was like 2 white characters in Yakuza 0, which makes sense because it's set in like the 1970s in Japan, 1980s in Japan. But these white characters actually don't look like cartoons. They don't look like shit. The Yakuza 0 white characters look like shit. Yeah, like they actually don't look that bad. I really genuinely felt like the Yakuza 0 characters looked like absolute shit. Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. Alright. Because Like a Dragon is the one that stars that character, which isn't Kiryu. So there's now 2 Yakuza games coming out, right? There's two new games that have been announced this week from Ryuga Gotoku. What? Oh no, it's season 56 of Fallout 76! Appalachia. I'll shut up.
The fruit of years of prudent progress and determined reclamation, and 15 million dwellers worth of keen imagination, from the heart of West Virginia to the depths of the pit.
Nah, I'm not roasting it. I didn't play it, so, you know.
Roam alone or spend your time with friends, you'll find a home in Appalachia where the good times never end. There are relics to uncover from a time before the war, along with loads of friendly folks to meet and enemies galore.
The only thing is, I don't know whether this is new. Is that new? Is visiting the pit new? Is Nuka World new? Like, I don't know if this is new.
Think you've seen it all, eh? Well, how about this? Pack your bags for an escape of Epicurean bliss. Put your rad shield on and fix your hair up.
Yeah, I'm thinking like, is this just to advertise the game? And then... Because remember now that Bethesda is an Xbox first-party studio, you're gonna have stuff like this that's just like, hey, play our game that already exists. Yeah, the pit was a DLC, right? I think? I don't think it was base game.
Play it now with Xbox Game Pass.
No way! Did you guys know you can get 3 months of Xbox Game Pass for only £22? And you can get 1 month for free when you buy it on Amazon Prime. It's true. Not sponsored, but it's true. I did it. I got 4 months for the price of free. Anyway, I'm not writing down Fallout 76. Ooh. Capcock? So this is, I don't even know. It's not, right. Is this Ninja Gaiden? No. Capcom don't own Ninja Gaiden. That's, FromSoft, right? Wait, am I wrong? FromSoft don't own it either. Would I like to not play Fallout 76 with you? Nah, I'm probably never playing it. So yes. I like playing games in underwear. Is this Warframe? The fuck is this? Turtle, I'm genuinely not playing Fallout 76. It's too late to get into it. What is this? He's not even attacking them. He's just like making magic stuff happen. What even is this? Alright, there's maybe combat now. Cool enemy design, cool like style, but what is actually going on in this trailer? Hey, now we got combat. Cool. The trails off the sword kind of remind me of like ribbon dancing. Like, oh! It's a bit like, what's it called? In Demon Slayer, when his dad does like the fire dance. Right? I'm writing it down. We might play that shit. Maybe? Path of the Goddess. And it's on Game Pass. We're gonna fucking play this. We play everything on Game Pass. Don't get it twisted. Game Pass is like my lifeblood. Yeah, last year I played 32 games, and 12 of them were on Game Pass. And then this year I've played 18, and I think 6 of them have been Game Pass.
Embodied in 2 of its iconic brands, Chevrolet and Cadillac.
Okay. Do we care?
The V-Series.R elevates Cadillac's competitive spirit to a whole new level.
While this bitch is talking about Cadillacs,
and hybrid power.
I saw the trailer earlier on IGN's page for the new Forza game, and it said that it's doing 4K, 60 FPS, and HDR. And then it showed the Xbox logo. I thought that the Xbox doesn't support not HDR, sorry, not HDR, RTX, I meant RTX.
Forza Motorsport and General Motors.
Like, this is it. He might mention it.
And sophisticated modern design.
Like, they said that all of the reflections are RTX reflections, and I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm thrilled
Is he CGI? Maybe.
Cadillac V-Series.R and the Corvette E-Ray to the home of competition.
Woo! Virtual cars! Damn. Yeah, maybe they're like adding ray tracing to the PC version, or it's already in the PC version, but there's no way that they're doing ray tracing on consoles. It's not even supported. Also, about the Game Pass tier list, I really have played like a shitload of games that are the highest up ones on Game Pass. Consoles do have ray tracing? Really? There's no way it's like full ray tracing though, right? It's gotta just be like ray traced. You know how sometimes they have like different options and you can click like, you know, you want the ray traced reflections and then you want like ray traced full lighting or whatever. Like in The Ascent had like 6 options for it. So it has to be like a fart version of ray tracing, right? It has to be like that one that literally what Turtle's saying, like it traces less rays. Right? Like, it can't be as good. How old? When did the PlayStation 5 release and the Xbox release? PS5 release date. The PlayStation 5 released in November 2020. It's a 2.5-year-old console. And think what's happened in terms of PC. In terms of PCs in the last 2.5 years. We went from like the 2090 or whatever to the 4090. Like. Wait, Skyrim 2? Skyrim 2? Oh, it's gonna be a Skyrim port for the mini fridge. I can't wait until I get the Skyrim port for my Dyson hand dryer. Woo! Look, that alien was reading a book. Yeah, ESO. Who makes ESO? Who actually makes Elder Scrolls Online? ZeniMax Online Studios. But I guess ZeniMax is who owns ZeniMax? It's a subsidiary of who? Parent is ZeniMax Media. And ZeniMax Media is a subsidiary company, and their parent is Xbox Game Studios. Right, yeah, it is. I was just trying to make sure because obviously it's not Bethesda, it's ZeniMax, right? Yeah, they used to own Bethesda. Yeah. I was just like keeping myself right. It makes sense if it's at the Xbox showcase that it's going to be an Xbox owned company, but obviously they do show stuff that isn't from Xbox companies. They show stuff from other studios as well. I think the company that makes Spiritfarer aren't actually owned by Microsoft. What's our hype level out of 10 for Elder Scrolls Online Necrom? I think it's one of those things where it's like, it's too late. Oh no! Oh no.
There's something different about Null Sector this time.
A 1 out of 10, a free?
And they're rounding up Omnics. They need our help.
You guys interested in Overwoke? It's fucking Overwoke featuring Cole Cassidy. It's like a whole new game. It's like a whole new game. Everything's different. I can't wait for the PvE in this game. Yeah, that's right. Fucking real talk, right? You know how Cole Cassidy used to be McCree and the voice actor is Matt Mercer? I've got huge respect for Matt Mercer. And the voice actress who does Symmetra's voice was recently in Dungeons and Dragons style campaign on Twitch. Fucking great, right? Like absolutely amazing. She's really, really good. But whew, it took them 3.5, no, was it 4 years? 4 years from revealing the Junkertown Queen when they released the Junkertown map to actually having her as a playable character. And in that meantime, they released all these other characters nobody cared about. And then, I mean, fucking 5 people on a team, limiting the, what's it called? The roles you could pick. Just every fucking failure, dude. I think maybe Junk Mommy would be fun to play, but I didn't play the game since she was released. Was that a new teaser for a character there? Oh yeah, Life Weaver, the guy that pushes people through the map. The only thing I ever see, the only thing I ever, oh yeah, because you need to unlock the heroes now. Fucking hell! I forgot they added that. Hey guys, it's a whole new game. Oh my god. Oh, Atlas.
What is this place?
Oh shit, it's the Persona Tactics, right? This is Persona 5 Tactics? I really wish I liked Persona. I'm not a fan of Atlas games at all. This looks like XCOM for babies, and it'd be cute, but, you know. I tell this story every time we see a Persona game, but I tried to play Persona 3, and I hated it. I really hated it. I couldn't even, I got like an hour and 40 minutes into Persona 3, and I was like, this is shit. And then I watched Dan's Gaming play Persona 5 when it released, and I was like, this isn't for me, and I wish it was. I really wish it was, because it looks fun. And this is like a tactics version of Persona 5. Back to Overwatch though, for real, I don't even understand what the fuck they're doing. I really don't. That Lifeweaver character, every single clip I've seen of Overwatch has been Lifeweaver pushing people through the map so that they can contest the cart and kill enemies without being killed. It just seems like a really fucking broken hero. I have subtitles on, right? Yeah. Is this Starfield?
Humanity has always hunted.
This is, right? This is Starfield.
The unknown.
But it's just a little teaser.
The wonder is,
see that meteorite? You can go to that meteorite. You can climb that mountain.
but that we have measured it.
I saw a Lifeweaver clip where Lifeweaver boosted the other players on his own team off of the cart, meaning that the enemy team won. So, yeah, it's a grief character like fucking May. Any character where you can move other characters and shit is just fucked. Wait, 25 years in the making? Did that say 25 years in the making? Is that because they're using the same engine that they used to make fucking Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall? Oh no.
You're part of Constellation now.
Ooh, that frame rate is chugging.
Family.
I saw a video, it was a YouTube video, and the dude was raging at the fans of Starfield. His point was, why are you guys saying that Starfield doesn't look good? Why are you saying that you want Starfield to be an Unreal Engine when Unreal 5 didn't exist when this game started development? It's been in development for like 7 years, 6 years. And you know what was he said, do you know what was a good engine at the time? The Bethesda creation engine. And then I just turned the video off. Because 6 years ago, 7 years ago, the Bethesda creation engine was not a good engine. The creation engine hasn't been a good engine since like 2010. I think this is gonna be okay. I'm gonna probably chug like 100 hours into this shit. Oh, I've been blown out already because they showed flying the vehicle and shooting. I said they were going to remove that. That was a genuine prediction. I wasn't even joking. I really feel like they're going to strip back this game of all features because they can't ship it yet. I feel like that's what we're getting ready for.
It's where we belong.
The full Starfield thing isn't for probably another 15 minutes to half hour, by the way. The guy that left the Starfield project left, was it 3 months before it was delayed? Before the delay announcement came out? And he said that it's got too many features and it's never gonna be finished, and they really just missed the mark on it. And then 3 months later, we heard it was delayed.
World premiere.
Holy shit, Grimmeldunk. I mean, really? Alright, we got some rocks. I'm not gonna play that game where I try and guess what the game is, because I feel like that never works for me because I don't know enough about games. I feel like I should just stick to commenting on whether or not it looks like shit. Oh, look! There's a little baby thing. Aww. Yeah, it wasn't a good ass. That's not a great ass at all. She's got her crampons on. Or pythons. What are they called? Is pythons the things on your feet and crampons are the things you put in the wall to climb up with? I always get them mixed up. I think a crampon is the thing that goes in the gap. And a tampon is the thing that goes in your... Oh, look at it. Oh, look. That's cute. That's actually really cute, right? The little guy. I'm getting vibes of Fable though. Ugh. It's Death Stranding 2. You can hit the plants to grow mushrooms and climb on the mushrooms. Very safe. You know what? We might play this for 5 minutes and then say it's shit and then play something else. It looks like there's more to do in this game than there was in Fable. Fable was just a very empty game and it had that weird animation style where the frame rate was shit on the animations. This actually looks like there's stuff to do, like you're actually doing things, but again, it doesn't look like you're doing a lot. What does that even say? Justin? What the fuck was that called? Was that called Justin? I'm writing down Justin. Ooh, we've played a Chinese room game, right? Didn't we play something from this studio? Oh yeah, we did. We played Dear Esper back in 2014. Yeah, this is gonna be shit. Not even gonna lie, this is gonna be a walking simulator. Fuck this, not even caring. It looks like it's something to do with a North Sea oil rig. Singing like a Gaelic song. Yeah. Where are my North Sea boys at? Grummeldunk, you're a North Sea boy. I actually don't even know. Do you live on like the west coast? Like, I mean, Norway basically is all west coast, but you know what I mean. Like, you don't live inland close to the Swedes, right? I don't think you could live that close to Sweden. No offense, Turtle. Yeah, Dear Esper is made by the same studio as that game, so it's probably gonna be shit. I'm sorry, but like, this looks like fucking gar- What the fuck is this? Oh, the frame rate. Oh no, if you can't send a 30 frames per second trailer to get your game shown, I'm fucking not playing your game. If you can't show a 30 FPS trailer at this fucking event, I think this event is in 60 FPS. Yeah, it's in 60. Yeah, the event is in 60 FPS. What the fuck are they doing? Dungeons of Hinterberg. I've been living in Hinterberg for years. 4 years I've been living in Hinterberg. Trailers are normally made in 30.
Hi.
Oh god.
I'm very excited to be returning as Johnny Silverhand in the upcoming.
Remember when this game came out and it was so broken that Sony removed it from their store? Remember that? Remember when it had 6 months where you couldn't buy it because it was that bad?
Secret Agent Solomon Reed. It's really
I remember.
amazing to share the screen with
I
you,
remember.
Richards. It's cool to be a part of this game with you, man. As a player,
I remember.
You'll get to visit Dogtown, an unexplored part of Night City,
Keanu Reeves,
and rescue the President of the new United States of America. Expect a massive expansion, twists, secrets, and plenty of stuff to do.
Is Cyberpunk good now? Yes.
Red just keeps raising the bar.
I'm not gonna lie, it's good now, but it wasn't worth full price then, and it's not worth full price now.
And S.
Buy it in a sale,
but enough talking.
Play it once on high graphics with your new 40... What did you buy? A 4070, right?
Pleasure to give you and introduce the official trailer for Phantom Liberty.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Play it on your 4070 on high settings. Enjoy.
There's gotta be a way
It is what it is. I'm gonna go pee. You guys watch this.
I'm dying. There's nothing can stop that.
V. My name is Songbird. I'm an NUS intelligence analyst. I know about the bomb ticking in your head. And I can save your life.
What's the catch? I need you to get to Dogtown.
Attention all Dogtown residents. The President managed to crash her Space Force One into our humble district.
Man's got 1,001 reasons to want Myers as a hostage. Sleeper agents. Time to wake them up.
So NUSA's tossing us back into the fray, huh?
Stay sharp. We're in the wolf's den now.
Get Myers out of there.
Time to evac.
Her safety is the top priority.
Shit! They catch us out here, we're dead.
Wait, hear that?
God almighty! It's moving! Run! This way! Quick!
Someone ratted us out.
You know, V, treason ain't ever black and white.
Alright, bruv, it's me, Idris Elba.
Where she goes, people get hurt. Bodies drop.
Just one with Songbird.
I'm walking up the apples and pears. It's Idris Elba. Oh, fuck.
Pick your truth, V.
Come on, got iron in your hand. Gotta put it to some.
Come on, Keanu, it's a Tuesday, innit? It's a Tuesday. Walter, bottle of Walter.
And do it soon. I'll die.
Come on, V, we've got to get a bottle of water. A bottle of water, bruv. It's a Phantom Liberty, ain't it? What are they gonna add? More fucking knives to the game? Oh, fuck. They're gonna add more knives so you can stab more fucking people. Alright, cool. Spaghetti Junction. Great. That is Spaghetti Junction. No, it's not. What is this, lads? Is this, City Skyline? I can't think of another game that looks like this. It's not SimCity. Bottle of water. I never make Brit jokes because I don't laugh at them when other people do it, because I get like slightly offended that they think that Britain is just England. But yeah, this is City Skyline. Fun fact, I have tried to play this game twice, and you know why I didn't play it? Because the text on the UI at the bottom was fuzzy. Both times I tried to play this, the text on the bottom was fuzzy, and I never found out why. My monitor is a standard, like, Acer Predator 1920 by 1080 monitor, but for some reason, the text has always been fucked at the bottom of the screen. I've now tried to play this game on 3 different graphics cards, and it's always had the same issue. And it makes the text difficult to read. It's like it's actually got a Gaussian blur over the whole text field. So, maybe one day I'll play this, but it's not my type of game. Right? I don't think it's my type of game. It's a very weird issue, but like, imagine playing a game and the text is blurry. The text on screen is already very small, but having it be blurry is like really weird. I even went as far as to like trying to find out if I could change the font and like see if there was a way to change the UI scaling and whatever, and there isn't. There was no way to do it. I really tried for over probably 2 hours trying to get the game fixed.
World premiere.
World premiere. Another Atlas game. What? I'm liking this fucking song, dude. Wait. That UI is cluttered as fuck, dude. That is one cluttered UI. Oh, that UI is garbage. Ugh. Oh wait, this is like another actual mainline Persona game, is it? Come on, where's the booba? There's no way I'm playing a fucking Japanese RPG unless there's a big pair of booba. Reveal the villain, we're big fucking knockers, dude. I haven't seen any booba. Come on, you got like 10 seconds left. Big pair of knockers at the end, come on. The game's called Metaphor de Fantasio. Metaphor Refantasio. What a fucking stupid... What the fuck is this?
World premiere.
It's like fucking Nier Automata having like the stupidest name in gaming. Heavy Rain? No. Viking Game Studio?
People's only means of survival is to seek sanctuary here, in the Belfry.
What type of fucking disaster warrants living in a big fucking lighthouse? What type of natural oh god. Our people must live in this giant lighthouse. It's the only way to be safe.
Back to our people.
Explore a co-op adventure. Battle your way through side-scrolling Mobile phone looking graphics. It's like Darkest Dungeon. But shit. Use all 2 buttons on your phone to control this adventure. This actually does look like an AFK style mobile phone gacha game where you just press auto and adjust your team.
Together, you can save humanity.
Towerborn. It really does look like a phone game, but I don't think it is. I think it actually is a full PC game. Only on Game Pass. Why are we putting money into these small studios that make shit? For real though. Towerbone. Wait, Towerborn? I thought it was Towerbone. Towerborn is worse. It should be called Towerbone. Oh! What the fuck is BioShock Infinite? Atomic Heart? Atomic Heart was bad, by the way. Don't play Atomic Heart. It's on Game Pass, but it fucking sucks. It's really bad.
Miracle of progress.
It's really, really bad.
Tuned, delicately balanced machine.
I can call it whatever I want. Look at that! That guy's fucking pimping. What the fuck? He's big pimping on his fucking red carpet bot.
But it only takes one rebellious little gear.
Atomic Heart is actual shit. You can watch a bit of my playthrough on YouTube and you'll see.
If you resist my rule.
Atomic Heart's story was bad. The gameplay was okay, but the best part of it was the dungeons and the main story was shit. The stealth elements were the worst part. It tries to have this stealth feature, but it doesn't give you any tools. It just gives you like run away. Don't get caught in the first place and then run away. It's like Gollum stealth. It doesn't give you anything to actually stealth with. Unironically, a game like Ghostwire Tokyo, which doesn't feature health heavily at all, has a better stealth system than Atomic Heart, which focuses on stealth for some parts of it. Does this look cool? Do we care about this? I'm not streaming Gollum. It's $70 for trash. It's not happening. Blitzcrank? Bob, get over here. Go get him, Bob. Alright, it's called Cockwork Revolution. I'm writing it down. Coming in due time. When is that? When is due time? Is that like Christian time?
Thank you all for joining us. Today is a special day for me and the
Phil
team.
Spencer.
I'm excited to see 11 games showcased from our first-party studios. We opened with Fable from Playground Games, which will bring the franchise
I didn't see
to the
that.
modern era while staying true to its British style and humor.
I missed that one. I was taking a shit.
Shared their first original experiences since joining Xbox.
I missed that part. This looked cool. Clockwork Revolution looks really. Oh no. The other one. South of Midnight looked really cool.
From the RPG masters at Obsidian. In addition to Avowed, our studios will deliver Hellblade 2, an all-new Microsoft Flight Simulator, Towerborn, and more in 2024.
Towerbone.
Later this month, players can look forward to Elder Scrolls Online Necrom and Sea of Thieves Monkey Island. As we look to holiday,
Hold up.
Starfield.
I can't be the only one that noticed what they did there.
Both built for
Right?
Xbox Series
What
X,
the fuck?
S, and PC. We are also honored to share 14
No
games
way.
today
No
from our
way.
creative partners, like Star Wars Outlaws from Ubisoft Massive.
No
in collaboration
way.
with Lucasfilm Games. 33 Immortals from Thunder Lotus. Kunitsu Gami, Path of the Goddess from Capcom, and more Persona games coming to Game Pass thanks to our continued partnership with Sega Atlas. I'd also like to congratulate the Studio Zero team on Metaphor Refantazio. It's great to be able to premiere what is next from the creators of Persona here in our showcase. We are focused on
Oh
putting
my
our
God.
players and game
Holy
creators
shit.
first in everything we do. No matter if you choose to play on Xbox, PC.
See that shirt he's wearing? That's one of those shirts that has like an iron-on graphic that when you sit down, it's like wearing a fucking plastic bag.
When it comes to our
You know those
consoles,
printed shirts where it's like a big
encourage
sheet
your
of rubber?
feedback on two fronts.
And it's like an
First, we have
iron-on thing. I hate those
significantly
shirts.
increased our supply
I stopped
of
buying
Xbox
those. I
Series
started buying those like
making it easier for
actual
fans to
printed
find
shirts
globally.
where it's like the
We
ink is
know
like
you
printed
wanted
into
more
the
storage
fabric.
with Xbox Series S, and I'm excited to share. We have some
Yeah,
news
they
there.
crack up and get ruined, but they're so uncomfortable, especially when you're sweaty. I had a Spider-Man shirt that had a logo on the back, and it used to stick to my back all the time. What the fuck is this? Wow, a 1 terabyte SSD. My PC has 5.25 terabytes of SSD storage. But my storage costs more than the console, so I guess I can't really say anything. I literally spent fucking $270 on hard drives.
And now for the one more thing you've all been waiting for. Prepare for the most comprehensive deep dive we've ever done for the biggest game we've ever built. So sit
Here we
tight
go,
and
boys.
enjoy Starfield Direc.
I was right, it was an hour into the presentation that they're showing off Starfield. Let's go! I'm ready to write down all the lies. Yeah, the console is a pretty good deal. When you've just bought a 4070 PC like you, or even if you just bought a $200 fucking buck SSD like me. It's definitely a good deal. Plus, Xbox now has a remote play thing where you can play games on the power of like, I think it's a power of a 3070 remotely. Not making this up. It's a thing. It's similar to the Nvidia, like, what's it called? Nvidia GeForce Now or whatever the fuck. I can't remember what it's called. What is the Nvidia thing?
Thank you so
All right.
much
Anyway,
for
shut
joining
up.
us
We're
today,
watching
and
this.
Welcome to Bethesda Game Studios.
It's Howard.
You know, we've been
I'm
so
turning him up.
lucky over the decades to make the kind of games that we love here, and that's thanks to all of you. From the Elder Scrolls to Fallout, we love creating these worlds and playing in them just as much as you do.
Here we go,
and
Todd.
Throughout all that time, we'd often talk about and dream up the space game. What if we could take that feeling of being who you want to be and exploring a new world, but set it in space?
Be who you want to
be.
be.
Limited in where you could go or what you could do.
Not limited.
And that is Starfield.
Not limited in where you
Obviously,
can
we've
go.
come a long way since then with the games we've built, our technology, and all of us here in the studio. We've done so much together, but well, we've never tried to make a game like this. Today, you'll get to hear from many on the team and see so much of what we think makes our game special. So let's jump in and take a look. Starfield is our first new universe in over 25 years. But it's still a Bethesda RPG through and through, where you step into a new world and you get that feeling of unlimited possibilities. But this time, it's not just one world. It's over 1,000 worlds. Because the choice of where to go, it's not ours, it's yours. And it wasn't until now that we had the technology to create it. From the rocks at your feet, to the mountains in the distance, to the people and creatures that live in these worlds. That isn't just a backdrop. That moon is actually there orbiting the planet. Yes, you can visit it too. We
See that moon? You can go there.
galaxy around you.
This is what he said about the mountains in Skyrim, and it wasn't true.
Uses real-time global illumination to light the world based on the type of star and the makeup of the planet's atmosphere. We also have an all-new animation system. And of course, you can play it in third person And you can play it in first person.
Very innovative, Todd. Very innovative.
Exploration and rewarding it, but you do explore differently in this game given its scale. That usually involves exploring an area you've landed in. You can collect resources, do a mission, and maybe even stumble upon something unexpected. We do love stuff and all of the items allowing you to pick everything up, and you can view all that in your data menu. This is the hub for everything you're doing, from your skills to your ship, your missions, and your inventory. We love to pack a ton of detail in every object, from all of your weapons, to spacesuits, to food. We just obsess over the details, and food. We obsess over food. When you're done exploring, you can walk back or fast travel to your ship. We have companions and crew you can take with you. I left Vasco here back at my ship.
Welcome back, Captain Howard.
And he can even say your name. Let's head out.
Do you think I could be Master Booby again, like I was in Fallout 4?
Our mission was to convey the wonder and majesty of space exploration, to evoke the romance of the golden age of early spaceflight. And we've been referring to this approach as NASA Punk. This means a design language where the tech is advanced, yet still looks grounded and relatable.
For us, it's that contrast. That's where the visual interest is. Obviously the NASA, which is the rigid, hard function over style, and then Punk, which is all about style.
You can see that visual style coming through in your ship. Your ship is your home for you and your crew. And like many of the spaces in our game, it has a slightly retro and analog touch, a bit of lo-fi rather than sci-fi, where everything is well used, worn, and lived in.
Alrighty, what's the plan, Captain?
This is your star map. It starts with the planet you're currently on. You can see all of its info and resources. You can choose a landing spot or fast travel to known locations. Backing out further, you can view all the planets in the system. Obviously, the game is big, and it's here you can see planets that have key locations, missions, or life on them, versus the many planets that are barren but resource-heavy. Zoom out even further to see all the systems in this part of the galaxy. Here, you can plot a course to ones that are light years away. This uses your ship's grav drive to fold space and jump to these systems. And you will need to upgrade your ship and skills if you want to jump to the most distant ones. But for now, we'll plot a course to the Alpha Centauri system.
Do you think you upgrade your ship to go to farther away worlds by paying a subscription fee? Do you think you have to buy some fucking Starfield coins?
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. Scan complete. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
Does
you land in
you know what? I'll shut up. I'll shut up.
Your eyes are guided upwards to just these boundless, vast buildings.
It's the biggest city we've ever made, not just in size, but also in the amount of custom art, crowds, and quests.
No comment.
So the main focus when we're designing a city is obviously what supports the story. We try and tell as many small
I don't
stories
think
as
these
possible.
cities are going to be filled with stuff. I feel like they're going to be big empty buildings.
It's a few moments of gameplay that make the space feel like it's
I don't
full
think it's
of
going to be
real
the biggest
characters that are
like
going
cities
about their
and
day-to-day
stuff.
lives.
It's paralyzed.
I think that's a lie. I feel like that's a complete lie.
It's also where your adventure with Constellation begins.
I don't believe it. I don't think you're gonna be able to go in any of these buildings. I was gonna say, does the Skyrim's, like, you know, the outdated engine, the creation engine, does it support things like HDR?
By the time you meet them, Constellation
Does it support HDR at all? Because remember, Fallout 4 doesn't even really support anything above 60 FPS. Right? Like, the physics are still tied to the fucking frame rate in Fallout 4, which is half of the reason why all the fucking glitches exist.
Different. So alien. And I'm certain one of them reached out and
Like,
spoke to
think about Fallout 4. Don't think about Fallout 76. Think about Fallout 4.
the artifact.
When you go
Place
to
it on the table here.
when you go to any of the cities in Fallout 4,
Look at how it's coming together.
there's like load screen after load screen, and they're all pretty small. I mean,
It's definitely an eclectic cast of characters. You've got Sarah Morgan, the ex-soldier and adventurer, now Constellation's leader. Mateo, the theologian who believes that there's definitely something else out there. Noel, the gifted scientist, and Sarah
we all know
Morgan's
that the
protege.
plot line is going to be
And
that there's
Walter,
aliens
a very
and you're going to
successful
find relics
businessman
and
in the settled
artifacts,
systems,
right? We all
and
know this.
Constellation's financier.
Anything goes as long as you have the
Oh, did it
There's
really? Did
also
Fallout
Vlad,
76
the
run at high
ex-pilot,
FPS? Because that's good.
Sam Coe,
Did it really?
the former space cowboy, and
McCree?
You
Was
know
that
what I
McCree?
hate about these pirates? Completely resistant to my otherwise irresistible charm.
The journey you take with Constellation is just the first of many you'll embark on.
I've had that
Settled
happen like
systems
twice,
and home
Grumble
to all
Dunk. That's
kinds
such
of
a
different
rarity.
Stories, people, and adventures for you to uncover.
I've actually had that happen. Ghostwire Tokyo did that, and I think original Doom 2016 did that. I got like more FPS with higher settings.
The
I
United
swear to
Colonies
God.
is where you'll find New Atlantis, the first major human settlement in space.
I think Doom I was playing on a 280X at the point at that point.
Legacy of humanity. They consider themselves the
AMD
true children
280X,
of
and I got
Earth.
higher settings or higher FPS at high
Of the
settings.
United Colonies, even get your UC citizenship?
New Atlantis
Oh
isn't the
wait,
only
fuck!
city
You're
within the
right.
United
You're
Colonies.
right. You were able to
The
like
city
turn.
of Sidonia on Mars to this day serves as the largest mining
Fallout
facility
76
for the
did
United
have frame rate tied to fucking physics and your run speed. Oh fuck! It did. It did.
Beyond the United Colonies
Because people were
reach,
glitching
you
into
might
the
find
vaults
yourself in
doing
a
that,
much more
right?
wild and independent
People were like
coalition
glitching
of
into
star
areas of
systems.
the game using them.
This is Freestar Collective Space.
Oh god.
The capital of the Freestar Collective is Aquila City.
The Stone Root Inn is an Aquila City fixture.
A ranger relies on judgment and intuition to do what's best for the people.
Hey boy, you got a
Neon
pretty
started
cock.
out as a fishing platform, but is now known throughout
Wait,
the Settled
wait!
Systems
It's
as a
Red
pleasure
Dead
city
and
where
Cyberpunk
almost
in the
anything
same
goes.
game?
If you've got morality issues, this definitely isn't the job for you.
It's Cyberpunk 2077. And what the fuck is on his head? Did you see that?
Everyone has been chewed up. And
What was on his head?
Try not to get yourself killed, all right?
What was on his head?
Outside the bounds of civilized space, there are still plenty of unclaimed systems to explore, but these areas are also home to the most hostile factions in the galaxy.
The great
I'm killing that guy and taking his hat. Minute 1.
shall be made dust in time.
Playing in third person mode the whole game.
New face. Is this the face of a brave runner here to challenge the Red Mile?
It actually does feel like there's unique visual styles in the different areas,
Belongs to the Crimson Fleet. It always
which
has.
is something that I felt like Skyrim didn't have
In
and Fallout
Starfield,
4
we're
definitely
pushing our
didn't
cities and
have.
settlements further than we ever
Right?
have before. It's all there, waiting for you. A slice of humanity's future.
Bikinis. We're doing it, lads. It does though, right? Like, I'm not even memeing here. It feels like there was like cyberpunk clothing. There was NASA punk style stuff, like what they're talking about. There's like more military stuff. It looks like there are different visual styles to the game. The cowboy western areas. It doesn't look as samey as Fallout 4. Character creation. Can I have a
One of the biggest
hijab?
overhauls was done through our character generation system.
We scanned a wide range of faces from different age groups and ethnicities, and by mixing and matching all that data, we were able to create highly detailed and diverse characters.
We use that exact system to create all of the characters and NPCs you're going to see in the game. So any character you see almost always is a character you could make yourself.
I wonder how much of the game is going to be split between cities and
take it easy.
dungeoning and then walking around.
No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out.
What is he holding?
You know who you are? New recruit
On the
for all
right.
those extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
Ooh, it looks
You
like
start
a
your
game
character creation journey
from
as
4
though you're
years
cycling
ago.
through employee records. You'll pick from a lineup of 40 presets, and that'll be your starting point.
How long until somebody makes Will Smith? How long until I'm playing as Nicolas Cage or Bart Simpson?
This new system has more to offer than ever before.
It's also the simplest character generation system we've ever had. We let the player get as close as possible to make whatever they want. With the various facial morphs you can blend together, the dermesthetic and makeup, blemishes, scars, piercings, teeth settings. It's a lot, but I think it's the most fun to use.
Character creation
Can I make my
is
teeth
more than just how
British?
you look.
Can I
This
make
is
my
also
teeth
where you
proper
start to decide
British?
who you wanna
It's
be.
Tuesday,
That's
innit?
where backgrounds come in.
I'm on a
Backgrounds give you a bit of
spaceship, innit?
backstory and start you out with
Bruv.
3 basic skills.
From chef to dusty.
The beards looked fucking jank, but hair always looks like shit in any game. I just feel like that actually does look a little bit fucking glued in, right?
You could be in the middle of a fancy restaurant talking to some guy, and suddenly you learn he needs a beast hunter.
Like his
to
hair
help
looks
track down a
great
monster.
because it
Fine.
fits.
I probably should stick to professionals anyway.
It
given what
actually
happened
fits
the
a
last
lot
time.
more than that
We're also
like
giving you the option to customize your
spiky
build
black
even
hair
further
sticking out
by
of
letting
that
you
guy's
pick up to
forehead
3
in the
traits.
crater.
Traits are completely optional.
Yeah, that beard
and they
looks
come with
fucking
their own
fuzzy on the
advantages
cheeks. The hair
and
on the top of the head
disadvantages.
looks okay there.
You could choose to meet your biggest fan.
No way!
Is it really you?
He'll join your crew and he'll give you
Adoring
gifts
fan?
if you're willing to put up with his constant commentary.
I can't believe I get to stand
No way.
breathing the same air.
I've got to
My Azura.
My favorite trait is kid stuff. You have to pay some credits to support your parents, but they're very sweet and it's really fun to go visit them.
Honey, we got ourselves a visitor.
Oh my god!
I came across some hostile zealots in
Ooh,
space.
they looked a bit
because I
stiff.
had chosen a trait that made me the
They
same
looked
religion
very
as them,
stiff.
I was able to get by without any issues.
There's another great one that gives you a damage buff when your health is low, but mercenaries will randomly show up and try to kill you. No matter what you choose, there will be plenty of ways for you to tell your story. And if you want to remove a
Dude.
trait, there are ways to do that too.
What a view! It's a feast for the eyes.
No way.
Off we go.
This is fucking kick him.
We'll let you
Look at the
discover that
stars, Lenny. Just look at the stars, Lenny. And he shoot him in the back of the head. Dude, what if you just go around killing everybody and just stealing everything? They didn't mention a real morality system. They only said that there's a
Once
bounty
you've built the
system.
perfect character,
Right.
that's when your journey can really begin. We took what we loved about
Can we
skills
just
and
fuck
perks from
shit
our
up?
previous games and put them together to create an all-new
Is he
skill
going
system.
golfing? Why is he wearing that hat?
Each time you level up, you get a skill
A
point,
squiddly diddly?
which can be used to unlock or rank up skills.
I'm gonna put all my skill points into cock.
Ranks are unlocked by completing challenges associated with that skill.
I'm gonna put everything into charisma and just be like a fucking
Become increasingly
Giga Chad.
difficult as you work your way to higher ranks.
They're cool,
With our
like
5
perk
different
points
skill
though.
trees and 4 ranks per
It,
skill,
not lying,
there's
like
a lot
those
to
little
choose from.
symbols for the skills is really cool. I mean, think about Skyrim and what the skill points look like in that. Those look cool. The little patches, little iron-on patches.
Out of the gate, I'm boost packing everywhere.
Boost pack, boys. Where are my boost packers at?
I like maxing out my physical tree so I can get neuro strikes and just punch my way through combat.
That guy put all his points into mustache. Wait.
Invest in the skills that suit your playstyle.
Maybe this is genius.
I'm very much a stealth player. So.
Oh no,
I'm
stealth
not
archer build is
pickpocketing
back.
anyone.
Remember when you start Skyrim and then you end up as a stealth archer? You always end up as a stealth archer.
Like you're in a movie, and then jumping out and springing on people.
Oh no, stealth
Whenever
archer
possible,
build.
I like to talk my way through situations.
But yeah, maybe
Fine, I'll issue you an access card.
maybe having the dog shit physics would actually work in Bethesda's favor. Because if something goes flying off into space, they could just be like, oh, it's just the gravity. It's just the gravity. Right? Like that guy's weapon just went fucking flying to the left.
Blowing stuff up.
It's just the gravity, just like, this is the gravity, dude. Your grenade didn't bounce properly? Oh, you must have been on a high gravity planet. Which planet were you on? You know there's 1,000 planets, so I don't really know. Dude, what a clever move. Good job, Bethesda.
Exploration is a key aspect of all our games. In Starfield,
Is that a
there are
bird?
full star systems with new life, resources.
I'm not even memeing. That was a bird. Did Fallout even have birds?
Our team worked hard to strike a balance between fun and realism. We study data from NASA
I don't think
and a
they've had
multitude of
birds,
other
right?
sources to help us make the world feel
space bird?
believable.
Space birds are the best kind
From
of
the way we
birds.
approached planetary atmospheres to the way we placed
It's a proper
biomes
space
based on the
bird.
planet's distance from the sun. Once we had created a grounded world,
Fallout 4 had
we could start
birds?
looking at all the things that make that world fun.
Did it?
When you
Oh,
leave a
it
planet and
had
head into
crows,
space,
right? It had crows, but they weren't really
navigating
anything.
asteroid fields,
Yeah.
having chance meetings with interesting strangers, dogfighting in space, and exploring.
But they didn't really
derelict
do
ships.
anything. They weren't like an enemy. They would, you could kill them and that was it. And they kind of glitched out. They used to like stand on the side of things.
All out there.
They like if there was a pole, they would stand so their feet were touching the pole and they're like on their side.
Because whether it's on the surface of a planet,
You're fucking right. There
the
were
alleys of a
birds.
city, or the vastness of space, you never know what you'll find.
Doesn't this game feel a little bit overwhelming from what they're telling you? I feel like it's a little bit overwhelming. Like, imagine doing a mission for like a drug runner, right? Where you have to deliver a small package of drugs, and then the next minute you're in this multi-million-dollar spaceship going to another
Space
planet.
exploration is possible.
Doesn't it feel a little
thanks to
bit
your ship.
weird?
Your ship is almost like having another character or home.
Ship
you can
customization.
make all your own. I
We're
think
gonna
you'll
make
be
ours
blown
look like a
away by
cock.
The amount of stuff you can do.
It's gonna look like a penis.
You can buy a ship.
Big pair
I'm
of
sure you
ball
buy something
thrusters
like
on the back.
Customize and upgrade that ship. And hire a crew to keep it up and running.
All female crew.
And it all
All
starts in
aliens.
spaceport.
It hasn't showed aliens. It hasn't showed alien
Every spaceport has a ship technician
people.
where you can purchase, sell,
like
and
Space
modify
Khajiit.
ships.
Anything I can help you with?
Maybe you start off with a speedy fighter that's perfect for bounty hunting.
Well, I don't know
Then
why
you
I'm
might
obsessed with
round out your
cocks. I
ship
just think it's
roster with a
funny.
hulking space freighter to run cargo missions, or even do a little smuggling. For now, though, we're
It
going to
hasn't
take our
showed
starter
aliens
ship, the
like humanoid
Frontier,
ones, right?
and make some changes. You can customize and upgrade everything you see here, and you have two ways to do that. You can quickly upgrade
It showed
individual systems like your weapons
the
or
center
shields,
part is called the
or you can
habitat.
deep dive and enter the shipbuilder mode. Here you can
No,
change
they've never
anything,
said there
from
would
the
be
systems
aliens.
to the look and layout.
They never have said there would be
Adding a new
humanoid aliens to
habitat
interact
module
with.
can
It's
give you
just
more
something
room
that
for
I
the
thought
crew.
would have been cool.
Adding cowling
Right,
can
like
change your ship's overall
Space
silhouette.
Argonians, Space Khajiit.
An improved grav drive allows for longer distance space jumps.
Maybe in DLC they'll do
You
that.
can even
I
fully
mean,
customize your paint job to get the exact look you want. The parts you choose
Our
to
spaceship's
build with
gonna be
don't
bright
just
pink.
affect your ship's stats. They'll
I think
also
though
affect
the
what you
story
can
is
do
probably going to
inside
be
your
that
ship.
there were aliens at some point
have
and they've
modules
left
for crafting,
artifacts and different
or
shit,
for
right?
storing and displaying your weapons.
Ooh, you display your
Starfield's
shit in your house.
in-game ship manufacturers bring their own look and feel to every piece of your ship.
That's
From
cool.
living quarters to cargo holds.
That's cool, like actual
mess halls,
manufacturers for
and
the different
control rooms.
things. We can laugh at each other being like, oh no, he's driving a fucking Honda spaceship.
Our modified
What a
Frontier is
scrub.
a practical ship, but with a little creativity, your ship can look like almost anything you want.
Homer's head. Homer Simpson's
It's a bit odd,
giant
but one of
head.
my favorite ways of customizing ships is I make them look like animals. The HMS Platypus, as I call it.
What the fuck?
where it had like a giant tail to it. And we've done spiders, we've done mechs.
There's Optimus
So it's
Prime.
really whatever your imagination is.
Opticock Prime.
And while you can build your home among the stars,
That looks
the way
like
you
he
want
can't
to,
fucking fly,
you're
dude.
probably not the only person who will call your ship home.
Oh, do we get children? We can have babies.
Ready to lift off when you are,
Space
Captain.
babies.
Engines ready.
Wasn't that woman the person who's in charge of that woman on the left is the one who's in charge of the whole thing? Why is she on our ship?
Companions can serve on your crew, and they'll always be there when you travel.
We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
British, isn't it?
Each companion comes with their own valuable skills
Oh,
for your
no.
ships and outposts, as well as unique quest lines. Eventually, some friendships might blossom into romance.
I don't know that I've ever really loved anyone except you.
And if you're looking for a little extra help on your ship, you can always hire additional crew at spaceports.
Can we get
Have any
slaves?
room on your ship for someone like me?
Can we get space slaves?
You'll also meet potential crew members out in the world.
Can I be a slaver? Can I traffic people in my cargo hold? Can I put
Assign crew to your
urinals
ship or
in the cargo
outposts,
hold
their
and
unique
traffic
skills
people?
will affect how they run. And just like companions, most crew members can lend a hand in the field.
Can I
In
freeze?
Bosco, for instance.
Freeze people and put them in.
Around the core basics of a NASA machine.
Please avoid getting shot. You might die.
Yeah, goat prostitutes, space goat. It has to be space. You have to put space in front of it, Grummeldunk. It has to be space goat.
Make him feel more human-like and give him a little personality.
I'm being totally serious though, right? Like, can you have a whole robot crew? Can you trade people? Can you
Using the
have
shipbuilding
slaves?
tools and crew selection features
Can
in
you
Starfield, you'll be able to build and captain the
blow
ship
up
of your
whole
dreams.
bases? Can you visit a planet that has like a little civilization and just fucking destroy it? Just kill everybody? Can you go on a Whiterun killing spree like in Skyrim? Can you kill the... What? There's no kids! Fallout... Did Fallout 76 have kids?
We're putting you in the cockpit of your very own spaceship.
He said
and telling
cock.
you that you can do pretty much anything. And that is really cool for us as developers. Spaceflight should be exciting and dangerous.
Does Fallout 76 have players? That's the real question.
Every step of the way.
Oh god. There's a few kids,
We've
cool.
extended that sense of control to ship combat. It's not about just hitting your triggers to
Fallout
fire
4
your weapons.
had some of the most interesting kid characters. Like, everybody remembers that mission with the orphanage, right? Remember the orphanage mission in Fallout, not Fallout 4, fuck, Skyrim, in Skyrim, oh my Jesus. The Skyrim orphanage mission is what I was talking about.
Powering up the ground drives
And then,
will shorten the amount of
Little
time it
Lamplight
takes
in
before
Fallout
you can make a
3.
jump. And moving your power to your weapons and shields means you're ready for a fight.
Oh,
You should
like
always be on your
FTL.
toes because you're
Yeah.
not alone out there.
It's like Faster Than Light, where you have to move your power to the different equipment things in order to use the different things. I don't know if anybody... You've probably all played Faster Than Light, right? I've completed it twice. It took me fucking ages to complete it the first
Will
time.
allow you to zero in on specific subsystems of the ship you target.
Dude, do you think you can cut people's engines and then like offer them a ride and then actually eat them? Is there a cannibalism
After
perk
destroying an enemy ship, you can loot the remains from your cockpit.
from your cock?
You can always turn any ship that engages you into scrap.
Dude, I'm gonna scrap everybody's ships. That's too
But you
good.
can also take a more
That's
personal
fucking
approach
too
by
good.
docking with the enemy vessel and boarding their ship.
Whoa, hold up. Docking? Hold up. I'm not docking my cock. Can your ship eat other ships? Yes, you just scrap them. Just scrap them up. You're gonna get fucking scrapped, nerd.
Once you've taken control of an enemy ship, it's yours.
It hasn't talked about radiation
Get
or
to your fleet and
disease
retrieve it at any
or
spaceport.
plant life or fauna
But
and
space is way more than fighting for your life.
aliens.
Just like when you're planetside, there are plenty of sights to see and stops to make on the way to your next
All right,
adventure.
I'm gonna shut up and let it talk
Like
again.
these massive star yards.
Star Yard's my favorite.
Walk the halls, talk to the crew, maybe get talked into buying a whole new ship.
Ooh.
A civilian in my star yard.
Can you have
Let's
more
see
than
about
one
getting a
ship?
proper ship, one worthy of you.
Whoa, he's got like a Maori fucking tattoo.
Like the UC Vigilance.
He's a Maori, bro. He's a proper Maori.
Or rub elbows with the galaxy's
I've been in space for 5 years.
Fit for the stars.
That's my fucking New Zealand impression.
To be had as well. You can hail any ship you come across to trade, swap info, or maybe even commit an act of piracy.
I am kind of being serious though. Like they talked about
When I'm playing, I generally go crazy. I definitely go like the more piracy routes.
That's what I'm doing,
I
dude.
wanna
I'm going
take
full
over
fucking
ships,
evil.
I'm gonna board ships. I'm like,
Full
this is now
evil.
mine.
I'm going on your
steal all
ship.
the sandwiches
I'm
and
eating
put
your
them,
sandwiches.
in my cargo hold that I have specifically for sandwiches.
Yep,
I
I'm
don't wanna play
fucking.
the
We're doing it.
hero,
We're doing
I
it,
wanna
bros.
go out and
We're
just start
stealing all the
taking
wheels of
things
cheese.
from people as quickly as possible.
For real though, right? They showed the ships, but they didn't say like some planets might be too hot and you might need like a hot suit. Some planets might be too cold and you might need a cold suit. Some planets might be covered in fart gas, right? And you might need a fart gas suit. Like it didn't mention that, or like you might need oxygen, or
it is a Bethesda game through and through. It's really about going to strange new places, meeting interesting people, and getting
can you
sidetracked
drink
on zany
from the
adventures.
toilets?
Then realizing 2 hours later that you're involved in a completely new story.
You're human. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
That DNA is so present here. It's in our random encounters.
Can you
it's in our
drink
handcrafted
from the
quests.
toilets? That's
It feels
my
so
dev
cool to
question
play it
for you,
and just
Todd.
make your own path in this universe.
Fuel
There are
consumption,
over
it
1,000
showed up
planets
there.
out there, just waiting for you to visit.
Magnetosphere.
We want you to feel like explorers. Breaking ground on
Dude,
new
this
planets,
game's either gonna be
exploring
fucking
every
great
inch
or
of a
absolutely
mostly
shit.
untouched
Like, there's no in between.
We want you to feel this sense of awe.
This is either gonna be fucking insane or it's gonna be shit. There's like 85 days until this game comes out.
Playground and a ton of toys, and just setting you free.
Do you think, like, you know it said there's like a massive playground and you can do what you want? Do you think there will be a main story like in the other Bethesda
Hey
games?
everybody, we were showing you so much stuff, but we thought we'd just take a little
Is
break
this the watch?
and show you something a little bit
Is this-
different.
is this the
You know,
watch?
We put so much detail into our game worlds, and we love the
There's-
opportunity
right.
to bring that into the real
Collector's
world
edition.
with our collector's edition.
Oh!
And for this
Here we go,
game,
boys. It's a
we've done
watch. It's a watch!
It is the Constellation
I knew it.
Explorer's watch. This is the watch that you actually get in the game that acts as part of your HUD, where it's the compass and then environmental information.
Real leather bag.
It connects to your phone to give you
Canvas
notifications
bag.
and other information. And we've also designed this really cool case that it comes with.
3D printed case.
Yeah, we really took as much care in designing
For real
this case
though,
as we did the
because
watch.
this
Our
game was
attention to
delayed,
detail in the game
the
totally translates to
Starfield
this.
headsets
Inspired
are
by
already in
cases that the
stores.
astronauts used during the
You
Apollo
can already
era,
buy a
bringing back
Starfield
samples from the
Xbox
moon.
controller, a
Got the
Starfield
intricate locking
headset.
mechanism, authentic, heavy, comes with a
What was the other thing you can
Constellation
get?
patch, native strap, and the overall functionality and believability of this as something that would exist
Oh
in
yeah,
the world.
the
in
other
Starfield
thing is the promotions for the game are already running, even though the game's not out. So the energy drink brand Lucozade, which is owned by Red Bull, I think, Lucozade has drinks with Starfield on them. They've had them for like 3 months. That's it. You can get that already. You can buy it.
It is now, you know, our favorite controller.
You can buy the controller 90 days
Inspired by
before the
actual
game.
controls of your spaceship. And not only that, we've created the
There's the
first
headset.
ever
Yeah.
custom headset with
These are in
Xbox.
stores now.
And
Like
this
I've
is
seen
a
people
perfect
buy
pairing
them
with that
in
controller.
Walmart. So they are what they are, right? They look kind of cool. I think they look okay. They have like a retro vibe to the color scheme. I kind of like it. But, you know, it's what it is. It's what it is. I can't say I really agree with merchandising a game so heavily before its release. I understand that they're advertising these products now, but these products are already shipped. Because they stuck to that timeline of releasing the products when the game would have already been out.
But Starfield
and I don't really like that.
Game Studios world. It's a Bethesda Game Studios galaxy.
I feel like it's like selling a season pass, right?
Starfield. Because
before the game's out.
Freedom on a galactic level. The freedom to experience both the exciting planets and the quiet ones. Scanning a planet before you land is a great way to get a sneak peek at the available resources you can use for crafting,
we are never scanning a
Cool
planet.
about this whole
We are
system
just
is we
landing
generate
and
the planet itself as a
going
procedural
in dry,
content, but
right?
the content itself
Bite the pillow.
comes as the player explore.
They said 1,000+
Our system builds
planets.
the planet as the player approaches it. We stitch together a block of terrain. After that, we have the system that adds interesting locations for the player to explore, creatures to encounter,
What the fuck is them?
lore and plants to pick up. It allows us to add that touch of environmental
Dude.
storytelling that Bethesda is known for.
You know what I'm so worried about,
Aggressive
right?
creatures have been disrupting our experiments.
Imagine
Their
you
habitat
land on a
isn't far
planet
from
and
here.
you eat like a
If you
fucking
could take
space
care of them
apple
for
and then
us,
you
we
just
would be in
die.
your debt.
So even
That's
if
like the
your
most
friend
scary
were to
shit.
visit
That is the
same
true
planet
horror
that
of
you
space.
have, you would have a different
You
story
like
to
try and
tell.
pet that rock dog and it just like bites your fucking hand clean off and you're like shit, and then you get gangrene. You get like space AIDS instantly. It's the worst thing about space. It's so scary. You think you're walking on solid ground, you just like fall through into like a black hole. You're like, okay. What the fuck was that? Did he shoot his jetpack and he fucking went what? Wop 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 wop. The gun sounds are nice. Was that Joe DiMaggio?
It's completely up to you how you want to interact with each planet. Whether you want to explore and see what you can find, harvest resources and be on your way, or simply take in the views. With the help of your scanner, you'll chart the uncharted and discover exotic wildlife.
The Uncharted. That's a big fucking
have the
bug.
skills, you can even figure out that certain creatures and plants, you can build an outpost and produce resources from those plants and animals.
Wait.
You can get
Wait.
experience and rewards for fully surveying planets and
Oh,
fully surveying a whole
it'll be like
system.
those what are those cats called that eat the coffee beans and then like they make it into that special
We
coffee?
didn't want alien monsters. We wanted native wildlife. Something you've never seen before.
They all look like bugs. Have you noticed that? That looks like a hippo.
When it comes to our exteriors, when the sun moves, all that light is calculated.
Is it
in
like
real
civets
time
or
through the
something
atmosphere.
that eat the coffee beans and
biggest
shit them
goal for
out?
lighting
Maybe
with
you can do
Starfield
that,
was
but
to
like
make the
aliens.
game feel more filmic, to use lighting and color to really make it feel more cinematic.
It does look pretty cool and colorful. I'm not gonna shit on that. It actually looks like the most highly saturated Bethesda game. It looks like the color variety is way higher than any other Bethesda game, and it doesn't have some stupid filter over the lens. These look like actual shaders, rather than just having like a green filter like in Fallout 3. This actually looks like the shaders doing some work, and the what's it called? Oh fuck, the atmospheric perspective actually looks like it has a color grade to it.
After
Like
some
it looks
exploring,
good.
You can find a spot to set up a base camp.
Asian palm civet. That's
Outposts
it,
can be
right?
built almost anywhere.
They
on
eat the
any
coffee
planet.
and then they like shit
And the
out
habitat
the bean.
modules come in all shapes and sizes, filling all different purposes. You can even live in them.
You can do
Assign
Rick and
crew
Morty's thing.
companions
You
to
know
work at your
when Rick
outposts
has
for
the
added
planet where he
bonuses,
just has
and
a
set up
toilet?
extractors to harvest resources
You know
while you're
when
away.
Rick has that toilet like on the side of the
what we have
mountain
this
and he goes to
time
take a
is
shit?
loading
Like he has a
flight
whole
cam,
planet where he
where
goes
you
to
can
take a
toggle
shit.
between on-foot
You could do
building,
that.
Or you can now use a top-down isometric camera.
Space
which will plan out
outhouse.
larger parts of the outpost and placing those larger habs. So that way you can really plan your structures and
Oh,
what the
no.
overall feel of your outpost is. And then when you're on your feet, you can really
Robot
decorate and
Roomba?
fine-tune things.
Turtle,
much
it's like your
easier.
fucking Roomba. Was that an old Macintosh computer on the right? There was like an old Mac, like there in the middle. Dude, I love your fucking vacuum robot. What if you make a planet and you just have like just one toilet and nothing else? Just a landing bay and a toilet.
Stations in your outpost to utilize any resources you find or already have.
Mod your weapons to adapt them to your playstyle. Different weapon sights and scopes.
Hold on.
Larger magazines. A selection of grips and barrels.
I've got a problem with this.
Like explosive rounds.
Alright, hear me out. In Fallout New Vegas, there were 12 types of shotgun shell, and in Fallout 4 there was 1. So, even though Fallout 4 had a lot of weapon customization, you actually ended up with less options than you did in Fallout New
I think
Vegas.
it's always a delicate balance between like
Fallout
what's
New Vegas had
realistic, what's
5
zen, and
types
what's
of missile,
Hollywood. I think
and
we
Fallout
sort of
4
err
had
on the
1.
side of, like, what's fun for the player.
Right? Like things like this. Fallout 4 was like, hey, you're gonna be able to customize your gun, and then there was, it was useless. Like, it didn't really matter.
Animations are more fluid. It just feels great.
We probably have more mods
Asteroid
and
toilet.
weapons in this game than
I see what you did there.
I want to say any other game we've done before. There's a lot of variety.
Oof, that's a nade launcher, dude. What the fuck?
Upgraded gear is just one of the many factors to
What are we killing that we need a grenade launcher that fires like 12 grenades? What are we killing? What the fuck?
Gravity is different for each planet.
What did
and
Todd
boost
not
packs
tell
are
us?
Excellent for getting around.
What did Todd not tell us, dude? Why do we need fucking 12 grenades and a drum?
Sometimes you'll even feel like you're flying.
For real though, right? Grenades and shit would act different in zero gravity. I think to the point where some things would actually be useless in space.
Push you backwards.
Oh wow.
Energy weapons, on the other hand, offer a more stable shooting experience.
Oh wow, because you're only shooting
We
light.
also have mag weapons. These are high-powered electromagnetic induction ballistic arrays.
Railguns?
Each barrel has its own targeting laser and can dish out some serious damage.
Oh wait. Yeah, it is railguns.
Whether you
Freeze
want to get up
grenades.
close and personal with your own 2 fists, or you like more compact weapons like pistols and submachine guns. Or maybe
Dude, those
you prefer
SMGs are
something
cool.
Bigger.
What the fuck? Maggot Man? Did that say Maggot Man?
Starfield's got you covered.
Why do we need so many lasers to target on one gun? True! True! Why not just have like a big circle laser or like a big square laser instead of having multiple individual lasers? Because it's not like they're pointing in multiple directions, they're all going the same way. They're all going down range, son. Is that a fucking T-Rex? I forgot how much fun React content is. I basically just sit here and just like get spoon-fed an entertaining show. Like, it's so easy. It's like the easiest form of streaming. I just sit here and like fucking chuckle at shit. I like how we go into space and we still have, like you said, a P90, but there's still like a double-barreled fucking shotgun. Like we're still using gunpowder shotguns and we're in space. Whee! That guy went fucking flying, dude. It didn't show a slider for how big you can make your tits. And I'm half joking with that, but it didn't show you for like how big you can make your character's body. Was that psychic
Thanks
powers?
again for being with us today.
That
We
was
are just
psychic
so
powers, wasn't
grateful
it?
That you've taken the time and spent it here. I know there was probably a lot to take in. There's a lot to the game, even more than we could show here. You know, as we play it, we're always sharing these unique and special moments
Alright.
that only a game like this can
Now
bring.
we need to go make a
When
5-hour
I think about what
analysis
makes it
video,
special, it really is the
analyzing
people
every
here.
menu.
This game is a reflection
Looking
of
at
the
every menu
incredible
option and
passionate
speculating
team that made it.
endlessly.
All of them putting something special of themselves into it. So let's hear some of their
you know
favorite
what?
moments.
There was no space religion.
I love the way
It didn't
that
show
our
body
final
sliders or
combination
height
of all the
sliders.
new tech has come together to create
It
some
didn't
of the most
show
beautiful
prosthetic
sunsets and
limbs
sunrises
or
we've ever had in any of our
exoskeletons.
games.
You know, it didn't show like
the exploration.
it didn't say this stuff was going to be in it, but I'm just thinking like it didn't show religion or cults. It didn't show anything supernatural.
To take rockstar photos.
Photo mode. Photo mode.
I just
Oh
love
no.
that constant feel of discovery.
Oh no.
And, wow, I can't believe that
I
there's
love photo
more
mode too
here.
much.
I'm most excited
I can't be
about
trusted.
our outpost building systems.
My favorite part is every time you step out on a planet, it's a unique experience.
You spend all this time building your ship, and you see it on the landing pad. These things are gigantic. It's the kind of thing that you just
I'm gonna
can't
make
get
a
anywhere
big
else.
fucking freight container and just have like tons of slaves.
Over in the distance and going, I know the gravity's low here. I think I can make that jump.
My favorite part is
Biomes, spaceships,
audio design,
planets,
The day-night cycle, those details matter to me.
diplomacy,
Sandwiches.
exploration, freedom,
Sandwiches.
Vasco.
Adoring fan.
I love the robot so much.
The incredible amount of worlds we created.
Oh.
sniper rifles, come on.
Lever action,
Oh.
rocket launcher, brain sprout.
She said, I love.
it. Some people might find creepy. I don't know. I know it's right, Ben.
She said, I love the robot
thing that I
so
enjoy
much.
most about the
Singular.
game is the freedom to be who you want to be.
Is there
do
only
what you
one
wanna
fucking
do.
robot?
It's what you've come to expect from a Bethesda title.
Wait,
but on
did
a
they say
much
lever action
bigger
rocket
scale.
launcher? Because I didn't even pick up on that. I was too busy. I was getting. My ADD is getting.
On behalf of all of us, we can't wait for you to play Starfield and make your own
Why
special
not?
moments.
Why not lever action rocket launcher? Why not? Makes sense. Imagine trying to ratchet it if it gets jammed. You just got like this lever action rocket launcher and you're trying to lever it in the next fucking rocket. And you're like banging it against the wall trying to get it to go into the barrel. Into the chamber. Fuck, dude. That doesn't sound good. You know what the biggest reveal is? That they haven't delayed it again. That's the biggest reveal. Oh yeah, if you pre-order it. Yeah. Alright, this was a real fucking thing. I'm not even making this up, right? If you pre-order the game, and I think if you pre-order the expansion, you get some extra shit that you don't get just through playing it on Game Pass. Which incentivizes buying, like, you know, buying it as an actual game. Do you think that the Watch Collector's Edition is one of those collector's editions where you don't even get the game included? You know how games have done that recently, where they have a collector's edition and you don't get the game in it? Yeah, Starfield is Game Pass, right? Starfield is Game Pass? Yeah. Yeah, Starfield is Game Pass, 100%. 100%. Because Sandy said he's just gonna buy it instead of getting it on Game Pass, and I said, why? Because you could pay like £22 and get it for 3 months, plus a month for free, so you get it for 4 months for £22, or you could buy it for like 60. Yeah, it's Game Pass, but I think that they're incentivizing buying the DLC early before the game's even released, in order to get like some extra hats and skins, or buying it on Steam to get extra shit. I think I'm right on this. It has to be Game Pass. It's an Xbox first party game as well. Alright, are we done? This is just a recap of all this shit we've seen. There's not going to be a one more thing where Kojima reveals Death Stranding 2. It looked cool, right? I think I'm actually more hyped for Starfield than I already was, and I was already pretty fucking hyped. No Pal World and no Pikachu with a fucking AK. Right? I'm pretty sure that's it. Alright, what we're gonna do, it is almost 8 PM. It is almost 8 PM. I'm gonna go to my ending screen. And I'm gonna end the stream. However, I think I'm actually gonna stream again in like maybe half an hour. Yeah. I think I'm gonna stream more Recore. Recore is this like Xbox Game Studios. It's a first party like Xbox game from like 7 years ago, and it's pretty shit. But I'm kind of enjoying it, even though I'm complaining about it every waking minute that I'm playing it. I'm enjoying it. I'm like, I got Stockholm Syndrome, right? I want to finish the game, so I think I'm going to play that later. But until then, Auf Wiedersehen? Tschüss? Yeah, I'll be back on like maybe half an hour, 45 minutes. For people interested in Record, where can people play it? Well, you can buy it on Xbox right now for £3. Or you can get it on Game Pass and Game Pass PC. It's literally £3. I think on Steam it's like £15, but it's probably going to be like $3 in a sale. Auf Wiedersehen, Mr. John. Mr. Malapisha. I still want to call you Malapisha. I don't want to call you John somehow. Alright, anyway. Thanks for watching, Lads Areno. I'll be back in like half an hour, 45 minutes. I'll probably upload this directly to YouTube right now and wait for copyrights to ping up. I'll upload it as a private game. As a private video. 4 days ago, when I streamed Summer Game Fest, my video was private and it was set to upload or to be public 12 hours after I uploaded it. It got 6 copyright strikes within the first 5 minutes. I rebuked all the copyright strikes. The video was going to go ahead and premiere just as I'd set it. And then I got a copyright strike from Viacom saying that my video contains footage of Hall A Test-A-Rester, which is a Viacom product. And when I googled it, there's no such fucking thing. And then the type of claim that Viacom had put on the video made it so that my Summer Game Fest video is now currently not visible for the next 30 days. It's either going to be visible when they remove that claim or when those 30 days run out. Viacom just like completely put a false claim on my video, and they did it to other people too. Viacom has nothing to do with the footage that was actually shown at Summer Game Fest. The footage that was flagged is like a 4-minute clip of Jeff Keighley on stage with one of the guys that works at on the Spider-Man game, Spider-Man 2. And it has like sections of the Spider-Man gameplay, and then it goes back to Jeff Keighley. And the strange thing is that they flagged that whole section as being this product that they're calling Hall A Test-A-Rester, which is just fucking nonsense. I honestly feel like if companies do so many false claims like that, where Viacom has fuck all to do with Sony, fuck all to do with Jeff Keighley, they shouldn't be allowed to put another claim in on any other video, right? Like, they're clearly doing it just so that we'll say, oh yeah, it's your stuff, take the money from the advertising. It's abuse of the system, and I feel like Viacom should just like fuck off. Viacom are actually partially owned by Sony, but they're actually kind of disbanded. They don't even exist. They haven't really existed since like 2019. Anyway, my rant aside, Auf Wiedersehen, thanks for watching. Starfield looks like fucking Skyrim in space. Time to dip some sandwiches in the toilet. Auf Wiedersehen. Good night. Good night.